This week on TGC News, Sig sizes up the 365, a 6.5 Creedmoor Beltfed, stupid gun products, and more. This week, the show is being brought to you by, well, you guys. If you're looking for a way to support the Gun Collective directly, you can do that on Patreon. If you feel like we are providing you at least $1 worth per month in entertainment or information, get signed up. If you get in at $5 a month or more, you're thrown into the Gun of the Month Club, where we give back every month with things like ammo and guns. To get early access to TGC content, as well as behind-the-scenes fun, pledge your support at patreon.com/theguncollective. Welcome back to another episode of TGC News, the only gun news show that covers things you actually care about. My name is Jon Patton. Shout out to everyone that subscribed to our second channel called TGC Surplus. We just broke 5,000 subs over there, so thanks for that. Now, how about some news? Sig Sauer has dropped a new handgun this week. Get it? Dropped. All right, sorry.
What could be wrong with it? Oh, what? Sorry. I gotta not be so sarcastic. Sorry, let's try it again.
Say hello to the P365 XL. It follows along with its namesake. Those of you that follow TGC on Instagram will have seen this gun already, but there are several main differences that make this new XL version special. First, the trigger. They've moved to using their flat trigger found in several of their other guns, and even though the standard 365 trigger wasn't bad, this will be better. The XL version also comes with an optic cut on top of the slide, which seems to be standard these days, and then, even though Sig has their own sights, the model in the pictures is sporting True Glow sights. Now, let's talk about why it's called the XL to begin with. The barrel has gone from a mere 3.1 inches to a massive 3.7 inches. The gun is also a bit taller with a new 4.8 inch height versus the previous 4.3 inches. What that extra grip length means is 2 extra rounds in the mags. So the P365 XL name seems to be correct all around. And this is where we start to see Sig's brain at work. The P320 subcompact is, for all intents and purposes, the same size. So why is Sig pushing this new gun that holds the same amount of ammo and is basically the same size as another gun they already make? Well, I suspect it's because the 320 subcompact isn't selling as strongly as they'd like, and having a potentially better option that's the same size is not a bad thing. They can sell tiny 320s to folks that want a smaller service pistol, and big 365s to folks that want a bigger carry gun. It's an overlap in their lineup, but I don't think it's an oversight. The MSRP is not available just yet, but I suspect we will see these for just under $600. What do you guys think of these sort of extended versions of tiny guns? They seem to be popping up all over the market these days, and I'm left wondering how many people prefer them over their full-size or tiny size counterparts. Sound off in the comments and let's talk about it. These next two things are special, and I don't mean that in a good way. First, I want to introduce you guys to a new pistol brace for pistols. It's called the Wishbone PDW adapter, and it's from a company called Genius of Liberty. Really? Are we really doing this? Come on. I'll keep it short because this is not a very complex product. Essentially, you have some bent up metal wire welded to an AR castle nut that is meant to attach to a buffer tube, which then you can attach to your accessory of choice, a brace or maybe a stock. For $35, I thought to myself, man, this is total trash. I can't believe they're just expecting you to clamp the rubberized portions around the grip when you use it. But I was wrong. It's worse. To attach the product to the gun, you wrap a small Velcro strap around the grip behind the trigger, and then a larger one around the main portion of the grip. Yes, this thing is attached to the gun with Velcro straps. There's a part of me that loves the idea of working around regulatory BS. But there's also part of me that thinks that this is a product that's going to get someone hurt. And speaking of getting hurt, how many out there want to cover your carry gun with something that makes it harder to access, all while keeping your skin from getting rubbed? Say hello to the Gundershirt. To be honest with you, the concept isn't horrible. Having a little protection on my muffin top from the sights, and grip texture wouldn't be a bad thing, but I'd be a silly pants if I thought it was a good idea to make it slower to get to my gun in a time of need. The long and short of this product is that it's a stretchy cloth pocket that hooks onto the bottom of your holster and wraps back around the top and covers your grip and sights, supposedly to keep it dry and less abrasive, I guess, on your body. For the cost of $25, you could take yourself down to the store and buy a pack of undershirts and have the gun not covered with its own legging. And the best part of this, the people that make the Gundershirt didn't even bother to take real pictures of the product in use. All of the images on the website are renderings. Way to keep it lazy as hell, guys. Good work. How about some rapid fire news? First up, FN has announced a new version of the Mk48 Beltfed machine gun. It's called the Mod 2, and among the changes like an adjustable stock, better charging handle, bipod and sear, they're also now chambering it in 6.5 Creedmoor. Yep, it's happening. 6.5 Creedmoor is certainly not just a fad anymore. Kimber has announced a recall on their Aegis and KHX handguns with optics plates. Long story short, the optic can come off the gun while you're shooting and might hit you in the face. Whoops. There is a list of serial numbers on their website to find out if you are affected. Real Avid is a company that has done a great job creating useful tools for AR gunsmithing, and now you can get them all in a single package called the AR-15 Armorer's Master Kit. It has things like a torque wrench, punches, picks, the really nice armorer's wrench, bench blocks, vice blocks, and a bunch of other stuff. The first thing that came to my mind was, man, this would be really nice to bring to the range when we're testing guns, because organized tools means more shooting. And the price on that is $250. And rounding us out this week, Ruger. Yes, Ruger is back in the news with a new version of the American rifle. It's called the Hunter, and long story short, it's an American action tucked into a Magpul Hunter stock. They are available in either 308 and 6.5 Creedmoor, both with 20-inch barrels, and have all the features that you would expect. MSRP on that is $799. It could be a slightly cheaper way to get into precision shooting versus the price on the RPR. The struggle bus has stopped in Idaho this time, and Freedom Munitions is still on board. It seems as though their entire property, including buildings, land, and everything inside, will be up for auction on June 4th. For those that aren't aware, their parent company, Howell Munitions and Technology, filed for bankruptcy late last year, and now it appears they were unable to right the ship and have to sell everything off. Like I've said before, I'm not an expert on bankruptcy proceedings, but I know that this could be a great deal for somebody looking to gobble up a bunch of reloading machines, ammo packing machines, plating machines, and God knows what else and how many bullets are in those buildings. It's so interesting to see that they went from like the darling of every gun tuber out there. They were throwing ammo around and everybody had a 5% discount code. It was all over the place. But now they're in financial disaster in a period of time that really wasn't that long. I'll be keeping an eye on this one and see how this situation progresses. NeoMag offers a slick solution to discreetly carrying a spare magazine securely in your pocket. Available in small, medium, and large to hold anything from 380 to 10 mil. Also now available are the extended clip versions, which allow you to carry deeper in your pocket or carry your spare mag with an extension. Utilizing strong neodymium magnets, a steel backer, and titanium clips, these things are built to last. To get 10% off your entire order over at theneomag.com, use the code TGC10. It's time now for Friendly Fire, the segment where I answer your questions from all over the interwebs. This week, our questions are coming from TGC Nation, our Facebook group that you guys need to join. First up, Jake Peterson wants to know what got my love for big bore guns started. Big bores are the best combination of over-the-top fun and impractical silliness. It's like my personality turned into a gun. A good friend of mine let me try out some big bore guns. he owned in, I think it was like 2009 or 2010, and that was pretty much the start of it. I blame the Desert Eagle, and that's why I still love the damn thing. Abu Austin says Ruger has seemingly been forgiven for their past indiscretions against the 2A community. What would it take for other companies to get back into good standing? Two things. They need to work to correct course on the indiscretions and prove that they're on the same team as us. And we need to be willing to forgive them if they do that. For instance, I've forgiven Daniel Defense for the issue with Fixed Nicks because they immediately made an effort to correct course on that. I know some folks still hate them, but I would rather give brands the chance to be a part of the team rather than try and divide us all further. Other brands will have to work much harder to get back on side, but that's up to them to do. Thomas Hughes says, when you get a new gun, do you expect it to be 100% reliable? Yes, I do. I can understand a hiccup here and there, maybe slight break-in, maybe some crap ammo, something like that. But generally speaking, I expect it to run with crap ammo right out of the box. My friendly fire question to you guys this week. Do you carry inside the waistband, outside the waistband, or appendix, or maybe some other way? I'm curious to know where you guys prefer to hold the freedom. Sound off in the comments below, and if you want your question answered right here on the show, send it to me over on theguncollective.com. And that is it for this week's show, guys. If you disliked the video, hit that button. If you liked it, hit like, get subscribed, and consider supporting us via the links in the video description. We have an Amazon affiliate store, so if you shop on Amazon, you should check that out. We also have a second YouTube channel called TGC Surplus. You need to head over there and get subscribed. And as always, thank you all for watching. We'll see you soon. Yep, it's over, but don't worry, you can click on the video up top to watch last week's show, and the one below that is the one that YouTube thinks you'll enjoy. Check them out and let me know what you think.